Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis, and in this video I want to talk to you guys about the community event that is live, and also, fair warning, towards the end of this video I'm going to kind of go over what could be big spoilers for next season's story. Now it's not so much a spoiler because it's in-game, and it may become more and more obvious as we go through, but I wanted to show this to you guys because it's actually really cool, but that'll come later in the video. Right now I want to talk to you guys about the event itself. It's pretty simple. Captain's coins are the currency that we're going to be using to actually help the Eliksni rebuild the Eliksni quarter kind of down in the Lost City. Now you're going to be earning Captain's coins through Catch Crash, Expeditions, Destination chests, Lost Sectors, and those do not have to be Legend or Master, like just a basic Lost Sector, Public Events, Dares of Eternity, and the Kingsfall Raid, as well as Crucible, Strikes, and Gambit, depending on what you want to do. First step of the quest, you just need to get 1 coin. Literally any of the stuff I told you will get 1 coin. Lost Sectors give you 14, Public Events give you like 10, Destination chests give you 3, I think a strike gave me like 35, so it depends on, there are efficient ways, and I'll tell you probably the most efficient, but the most boring here in a minute, but depending on what you do, you could run a full Kingsfall raid and get like 340. That's not the most efficient though, I'll tell you. So you get 1 collected, and then you're going to donate 1 coin. Now you're going to donate that coin into the tower, into this little glowing chest that we've got right here. Now, what's going to happen when you donate? Well, the first step of the quest, it's going to give you one of these little boxes, Eliksni Quarter Gift Box. Deep Sight Resonance weapon is possible, but it's not a guarantee, and it could be a random weapon. It's not like a Season of Plunder Deep Sight, it could be literally anything. So, not a guarantee of a whole lot of help there. Eververse Engram, Bright Dust Glimmer, sure. That's 1,000 treasure donated, and I said a Lost Sector will give you 14, so keep that in mind. Now, Enhancement Prisms, you can get a couple of those if you put some time in. You can get an Ascendant Shard. If you are hurting for some of these, theoretically you could put some time in and get one of these. The Swashbuckler Ghost Shell that you can get for 2,400 of these, kind of cool, but it's a lot of that goes into it. Now, it's 2,400 treasure donated, and I said it was 2,400 and a Lost Sector, and the reason I say a Lost Sector, gives you 14. That is 172 Lost Sectors. Now, why on earth would I tell you to do 172 Lost Sectors? Well, a lot of you guys are going to be like, nope, I'm out, you're crazy. That's fine, I totally get that. But if you are, you know, compelled per se, and you want to put your time in for the event, the Widow's Walk Lost Sector takes you about a minute, max. Now, I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, so give me a second, I'm going to go over there, and I'll show you guys just what a quick run looks like, and then I'll finish talking about this. Alright, so this is the Lost Sector. From the landing zone, you come up here, and again, you're going to run in this left side to Widow's Walk. This is all you've got to do, and it's worth 14, so I don't know how long this technically takes, but that's about where you would start, and I'll show you what the loop is. So you're going to run in here. Now, every so often, you might need to go hit a rally flag to reload, you know, super or heavy ammo, whatever it may be. But honestly, like, just throw something like a storm grenade, take a big heavy weapon, run in here, and all you gotta do is find the captain, break the shield. Storm grenade kind of works well for that. I also would recommend... He's dead. Open it up and turn around and run. That's 14. Now, whatever time that takes... Now, the nice thing about running arc is you can actually run faster, which gives you a little benefit in this loop. So I'm gonna try and do one more of these just to show you how quick it goes. But if you keep the speed booster on, theoretically, it won't ever go off. Now, what you have to do is run literally out here to these stairs to where it says Tross Land on screen, and then turn back around. That will reset the Lost Sector, run back down in, and you can literally rinse and repeat. If you have a high grenade recharge rate, anything to help your grenade come back faster, like I'm a Titan using Heart of Inmost Light, it's going to work pretty well. So come up here again. And then again, if he's not dead, he basically will be. Grab this thing, and there's 14 more. So in theory, if you wanted to knock it out, mathematically, whatever that is, whether it's a minute, few seconds, it's going to be about 3 hours straight of doing this. I don't know if you want to throw on like Titanic or Lord of the Rings or whatever 3-hour movie you've got. That will theoretically occupy your time. That would be a way to do it. But that's your loop. So now let's get back to the tower. Alright, so that is basically how it works. You can do any activity you want, but your captain's coins, you come in here, you're going to donate them when you come in here. And, you know, as soon as you donate X number, you'll unlock your certain things. So as I said, if you want to donate 2,400, 3 hours of doing that loop I just showed you, probably will knock it out. Now we're going 40 million's already been done. Next one is 80 million, which will probably happen overnight while I sleep. Then you got 140, so it's now 60 million. Another 60 to 200, another 60 to 260, another 60 to 320, and then finally 80 million for 400 million global donated treasure. Now, at some point, some of these may change. You can donate map fragments. I wouldn't do those unless you were just completely checked out of Season of Plunder, because map fragments take catch crash runs, so if you're farming that, I would hold onto those. Treasure coordinates, depending on what you're farming, you can get those from basically anything. So those might actually start moving things along once we unlock the ether tank, so that actually might not be a bad thing to donate and help push things along there as well. So you can get a couple basic, you know, couple upgrade materials, kind of a cool shell. But what's going to happen is we're going to unlock upgrades in the Eliksni Quarter. As we've unlocked the first one, I'm going to go to the Eliksni Quarter and show you guys something, but this is kind of the warning. This is where theoretical, and again, this is like tinfoil spoilers here, but tinfoil hat theories / spoiler possibility of what's coming next season. But let's go to the Eliksni Quarter, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Now, this is what we're actually going to be cleaning up. This is the Eliksni Quarter. So, first step of the quest, when you go to it, pretty straightforward. It literally says, collect 1 captain's coin. That's from opening a destination chest, public event, lost sector, doesn't matter. You're going to get 14, 10, 30, or whatever. That 1's not hard to get. Donate 1 coin, that's the next step of the quest. Now, we passed the goal. We're up to 47 million. Literally, it's flying right now. Visit improvement #1 cleanup. So we're actually going to head over here and I want to show you guys something. Now, if you're not keen on knowing what the next season may hold, this is your warning for spoilers to probably tune out now. That being said, we actually might have a tease of a little bit of what's going to go on in the story next season. And for me, it's pretty exciting. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last chance. Here we go. So when you come up the stairs, you can examine the area.
How wonderful. Spider is already putting the Guardian's generous donations to good use. There is justice in using treasure stolen by Aramis's pirates to improve our lives here. Somehow, I think even Aramis herself would approve. This fills me with hope. May this be but the first of many improvements.
Alright, so that's the little spider dialogue, and we're probably going to get some as we get each piece of this thing going along. The spider dialogue will probably be cool, but I don't know if it's going to give anything away. What's going to give something away, by the way, if you never pulled your ghost out before, it can kind of work like a light. Check out the sweeper bots. See these sweeper bots? You'll notice they look noticeably different than what's in the tower, and I'll show you one back in the tower just before we get done to show you. But the main thing you want to look at here is his arms. Now, you'll see up on where you would probably have like the shoulder / upper bicep area, they're like black sections, and then they have a white symbol on them. Now, if you put that symbol together, which I'm going to throw on the corner of the screen, that is the symbol of the Warmind. That is the symbol of the expansion, Warmind. Warmind deals with Rasputin. It's the giant AI that was sitting in the bunker that finally left. Theoretically, Anastasia Bray put that AI into an Engram, saved it. Theoretically, it was in a bot somewhere. The idea here is this has got to be a tease. And this could be the tease, if you want to see that symbol, I'll show you guys, of what's coming next season. Theoretically, next season's story could be dealing with Rasputin, possibly getting a body. And how can I tell you it's that simple? Season 1, that is the launch of Destiny 2. Season 2, Curse of Osiris. People were not a fan of that expansion, but it had some cool moments. Season 3, there is your symbol. You can see it right up there in the corner. And this is the Warmind expansion. Before we actually got to expand, like full-on annual expansions and season passes, this was kind of the mini expansion. So this is the Warmind expansion. And those symbols sitting on that ghost arms, when you put those two like arms together, they will make that symbol. So that is what we are theoretically looking at next season, is going to be something related to Rasputin and the Warmind. Now, I don't know how powerful he still is, being as it literally is probably a shell of himself, but I'm actually curious to see what that's going to be. So this is why I wanted to share this with you guys. The event itself, I might have thoughts on that on a different day, depending on how fast this thing flies or goes. But generally, I would say the fact that we get a chance to see some type of Rasputin-related season coming up for Season 19 to lead into Neomuna, Lightfall, going to Neptune, and all that stuff, that's actually pretty cool. As for the event itself, yeah, you can do as much or as little as you like. I'm not going to hold anything against you. Getting something like this possibly for next season, now that's exciting. But that is about all I got on this one. I just wanted to show you guys what, for one, this guy's arms were showing, which are very important, but two, just kind of what the event entails. Certain activities are going to drop captain's coins. If you get enough of them, you can unlock some cool stuff in the tower if you want it. If you don't and you're kind of burned out right now, take a breather. You know, log in, maybe get one just so you can see the quest, but outside of that, we're probably just along to see what this thing unlocks and what happens out here in the Eliksni quarter. So, if you guys enjoyed this one, drop a like below. Leave a comment if you have any speculation of what they could do with maybe a Rasputin season. I'm curious what you guys think it could be. But other than that, you guys know where to find me on Twitch and Twitter. If you aren't subscribed here, hit that subscribe button, hit that alert bell on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Check out my best solo weapons guide that I put out for you. Basically, it's a bunch of weapons that I feel is very effective for solo players. So you guys will see a link to that one. Check it out. That's one of those ad videos that really help support me. So if you can watch that one and click the link in that video, that would help too. Have a great one, and I'll see you soon.